Yep. What it do, nephews?
What it do, y'all? It's your guy Bendu.
Repped out shit, Shizz Mac. You know what it is. The Velvet Boys are back in the business.
Hold on. Give me 1 second.
This is what we was missing.
Because it's been a minute. It's been a long minute since all three of us, CJ Ren, Bendu, Shizz Mac, and Young Trey together once again after months. So I gotta make sure we do it right.
Sir.
It's your boy Young Trey. And if you don't know, you should know. Hold up. I didn't do it right that time because everybody's ears are full of earwax and you need to clean that motherfuckers out. I'm gonna do it one more time.
Okay.
If you don't know, you should know. This is the only podcast that got clips with extendos for your kinfolks. So sit back, relax, grab a snack, and chill like a Mac. Shizzy Mac, where them topics at? Woo, man, I've been waiting so long to do that, man. It's been a minute, man. Y'all got me hyped, man.
Yeah.
We hyped, man.
Definitely.
Yo, why you hit us with the Peggy Carter? It's been so long.
It's been so
Dog, man, like I'm hyped, man. I've been ready, man. Been busy, man. We've been putting in work, all three of us.
Hey, yo, this is literally just popped in my head, but we're gonna talk about it after because we got to take a little serious moment real quick. Unfortunately, one of our homies passed away. Fellow Big Cat podcast, Big Cat No Bullshit, right? That's what it's called.
Yeah, Big Cat No
Big
Bullshit.
Cat No Bullshit. They got another one that was called Tester, but you know, our homie Twan passed away, so just gonna have a moment of silence for him. All right. And customary for Twan, because Twan was a drinking ass nigga. We gonna take this fucking shot, bro. Yeah. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Tap. I know you don't drink, but tap.
All right.
Let it go. Let it go.
All right, so.
Let me know. Let me know. Oh.
Y'all gonna just go straight into that automatically?
Straight into the shot.
Yes. Yeah. Y'all already recording. That's why I was like, y'all just gonna jump into that. So.
Twan.
Salute.
Salute me familiar. Take a shot of water. Here you go.
Been a while since I had that black velvet.
Same here, bro. I haven't been drinking like that lately.
For real?
No, bro. I just been making beats, bro. 5 beats a day for 3 summers.
Jeez.
Well,
I like
check,
it.
but
Yeah.
that's that mindset.
I like it.
Honestly, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
I like it.
But so what we kicking it off with today? What topic we gonna kick it off with?
You want to do nope or you want to get into this smoke that I got with you?
Let's get into the smoke first, bro.
Yeah. I want
to know. I'm curious. I want to know.
So this nigga is a fucking troll, right? Some of the shit, most of the shit, I think you believe that you put on Facebook, but a lot of this shit he's just doing it to troll.
I think I know what he's talking about.
But this one, he went too far. What was it? It was like movies like Ghost Rider. It was movie like X-Men, Fantastic Four.
Which era though?
Blade.
Oh, the original. Oh, okay, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, and
the original Marvel.
What did it say? What was the post saying?
I forgot, honestly.
Whatever it was saying, this nigga said every movie on here is meh except for Spidey.
Every movie on here is mid. That shit is mid. Let's see though. Let me pull that joint up.
You know darn well you can't.
I'm so bad right now.
Blade? Like I know darn well.
Was which? See, I can't remember if it was the first one.
It was the first one.
First 2 were good. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, the first 2 were good.
The one with Matt Hart and what third one with what's the name?
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
shit was trash. Now if that was on there, I'd have said, yeah. I mean,
see a lot of my gripes with Blade though comes with the action. I'm just not a big fan of that 90s style action that Wesley Snipes is using.
But that's real. That's real actual compared to half the stunts they do now.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. He's a black belt. He does all his real stunts.
No, but I'm saying the way that they shot. Like, I'm not saying that he's not. He is.
Okay, I was like, that's a real he choreographed the whole thing himself.
Well, I don't know what he considers like realistic in choreography, but like a lot, especially that Blade choreography that he was doing is just retarded, bro. Honestly,
bro, it's 98. So what?
And then he's a vampire. I mean, what do you expect?
But the whole point is that you're supposed to be Blade. Blade is a martial artist. Blade, you know. A lot of my what I'm saying is a lot of my gripes with the first Blade comes from the action.
Oh my!
Like for me, I'm not saying it makes it a bad film at all by any stretch of the imagination.
I understand.
So I will say I was wrong on that. I'll give you that.
Got him to say it. Finally.
The rest though, nah.
The rest though, yeah, I agree with that.
Nah. Then what's the issue then?
Because it Blade, and then you didn't hit me back on it. You ain't explain yourself. So I was like, all right.
I'll be on like three different arguments on Facebook.
Wait for the next podcast. That's what I was waiting because he didn't hit me back. I said, Blade, you're tripping.
He's
exactly. I said, I got some smoke.
You know, write it down, take a picture.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Friday.
Compared to some of the other movies like that Marvel did, to me is like I'll pick Blade before the Punisher.
I mean, the Punisher was trash.
Yeah, I was like, but I'm like, compared to some of the choreography for that, it was like, come on now.
That was on there.
Oh, he had Punisher up on. Okay.
Yeah.
But the action though is what I'm saying is like when you look at like the action on like for example Daredevil Netflix, when you look at the action in Winter Soldier, like they try their best to make them, you know, more realistic how they would actually be, like not necessarily in the real world, but try to actually like what John Wick did basically. So that's my gripe with a lot of the Blade stuff, especially that last fight scene. It's just like so 90s. It's like, oh my god, this is like.
Well, what do you expect? You're not even like. He's not a 90s person.
It's a 90s.
No,
well, he like.
You don't seem like it. You straight 2000s.
Nah, it's not even
new millennium.
No, I'm not. When it comes to action films and shit like that, like I like the classic stuff, but I'm not going to sit here and fucking pretend like the action choreography in films now isn't leaps and bounds beyond what they were doing in the 90s. Like,
yeah,
I mean, you could say that for any generation. Every 10 years, everything evolves. So you could say that with any generation of movie or cinematography.
But what I'm saying is we never got action sequences like we're getting sequences in like TV shows that are better than a lot of film from the 90s in terms of choreography, action choreography. Like that's what like shit like The Matrix, for example. Like people thought that was the hottest shit until like Keanu came out and did John Wick. You feel me? Now, I get what you're saying in the terms of like time expansion, but I think it's just a matter of stylistic choice as well. Like how a lot of people talk about how like, oh, I can't watch the newer Star Wars film or the older Star Wars films because it was a different. But you know, it's kind of like that.
Yeah, that's their preference. But
welcome.
But like this, I always said without those original films, those are the foundations where the people, the directors that come after are able to take whatever that director before them did, take a piece of what they're doing and just expand it, use their own creativity mind to take it to a higher level. That's the point.
But I think that's what's dope.
'Cause if it wasn't for those original Star Wars, those original Blades, Spider-Mans, I guarantee a lot of the stuff that's happening now wouldn't have expanded to the level it is now.
For sure.
For sure.
And you can say that even with music too.
Yeah,
definitely say that. But
I think that like when you look at what the MCU specifically is doing, it's like because they are more like it's not the director isn't the sole helm or vision of a project in the MCU. I mean, we were just talking about that with Taika like last week.
Yeah. That's understandable.
Yeah, so I feel like with that you have the actual like action choreographers, like the people who teach the people how to fight, you know, teach the actors how to fight and everything like that. I think they're called second unit directors sometimes as well. Because that's where like Chad Stahelski, the guys who did John Wick, come from and everything. Like, yeah, so like you actually have them having more of an input into it, and I also think it pays off that Hollywood isn't so like superstar driven now. So where it was like Wesley Snipes back in the day could be like, oh, for whatever reason I don't like that scene. Fuck it, I'm not gonna do. We're not doing that because I'm Wesley Snipes. Now it's like, no, you're Wesley Snipes here to serve the story. Like, we'll go get rid of you and go get a completely different actor that'll do it right because people are here for story, not just acts not, and that for actors. And that's what I like about the new landscape in Hollywood now. Like, you have the audience actually craving story, which is what we've always wanted.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, and that's how I agree with that, because like I said, those same films, those same directors that's directing these newer movies are probably were the same ones that went to those premieres when the movies first came out.
Yep.
And it was that are comic heads and was waiting to see if it was going to be just like the comics, and be like, okay, no, it's not. But these directors back in the 90s probably didn't really, I can't say they really didn't pay attention to the comics, but they put a lot of their own creativity into it, where it was a lot of retcon, or it wouldn't make sense.
Exactly.
I don't think they paid attention to it that much.
I think a lot of people said, fuck that. I mean, look at Raimi. Like, he just straight up got rid of the web cartridges and said, oh, he produces webbing naturally. Like, back in the day, like, cause I was too young, but reading,
once you go and
like, that's so stupid. Like, why would he produce it naturally? Which makes sense, but it's like, it became iconic. I mean, they even made a joke about it in No Way Home. Like, oh my God, you produce your own. Like, it is kind of weird when you think about it. It's
like in the comics, for certain villains, everybody, it makes them seem like they have a purpose and motive, no matter how crazy their motives might seem to do what they do, and they justify it.
Yeah.
You
know what that's actually from, though?
What?
That's actually from James Cameron's script.
What?
Remember James Cameron was supposed to do Spider-Man? He wanted DiCaprio to be his lead.
Oh, hell no. I don't remember that.
Yeah, James Cameron, he like bought the rights to Spider-Man or something like that. And then something happened. He was supposed to do it, but his idea was that, one of his ideas for the character was that Spider-Man would have his own like organic webbing, basically. Yeah. And that carried over into the Raimi films.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, but a lot of the directors for some of those superhero movies, like, they'll change the whole narrative or purpose of what those villains are hating Spider-Man or hating the hero for.
Look at Thor. We were just talking about that too last week. Like,
we don't gotta talk about it.
Yeah, we don't have to.
What nerd G?
He really hated it, bro. When you see the episode that's about to drop, bro, he hated it.
I didn't watch it. I didn't go watch. I thought about watching it, but I never went to go see Thor.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to go see it either. So me and him were talking about it, and I'm like, damn, he really hated this movie. Damn.
But I really haven't been liking nothing that came out this year. Well, I'm not
other than
because I like Doctor Strange. I like Doctor Strange.
I did. I like Doctor Strange. That was different.
But I also haven't been like, for me, like, I knew I was going to enjoy more of the television side of comic book stuff. Like, the Batman was. Fuck, I just rewatched it the other day. Amazing. Like,
but you stopped She-Hulk.
Amazing.
I say Hawk. She-Hulk. She-Hulk.
Where you from?
Oh my!
I'm from DC.
Did you see the last episode?
Fuck no. You know how I am with shows, bro.
Sure, he don't watch shows.
Finish it.
Your baby was on there.
That ain't my baby.
Your baby was on
that
there.
Is not my baby.
Oh, I thought you said the baby was on there.
Nah, his baby was on
Kiki
there.
Palmer is my girl. She was not when She-Hulk twerking.
We're gonna get to her. See, that's my thing. I'm gonna just break this down because I know you don't watch the show, and he said he didn't watch it. Like, the issue with She-Hulk is that it captures the like spirit of the comics, but it's squandering. Like, you have a character that breaks the fourth wall, you have a Hulk, and you have a female that's a lawyer, and instead of like exploring all of that stuff, they do the same thing Captain Marvel did, in my opinion. They squander all of the, like, instead of using the science fiction elements as the driver for everything, they literally like squander it to tell this like, oh, female empowerment, girl boss bullshit. Like, it's like, stop it, bro. Like, y'all have like, you have the essence of the character in your hands, but you're letting it slip because you want to appeal to whatever fan base you're trying to fucking appeal to.
Right.
And it's like, anybody that criticizes it now gets called like misogynist or what the fuck ever. But it's like, y'all literally made an episode so trash that you tried to make it up at the end by having like her twerk with Meg Thee Stallion, and all these little thoughts out here are going to defend it. And it's like,
who's defending this show?
It's a lot, especially women.
Are you serious? They're defending this show?
Yes. And it's like,
it's probably because they love Meg Thee Stallion.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's because you do have a lot of douchebags online that just don't like the character because it's a chick. Honestly, you do have dudes on there that fucking love that dude. That do that. But it's like they're trying to make that as if it's like most people criticizing the film. You feel me?
Yeah.
When it's not, and it's like, or the show when it's not. So, but just getting back to the Marvel show stuff though, like I knew like, and not even just Marvel, but like when I heard Sandman was coming out, because I forgot it was coming out, and all these other shows and everything, I knew film this year and film wasn't going to be my thing, like 100%. Like I knew I was going to like Doctor Strange. I didn't know about Thor: Love and Thunder, honestly, like I told you.
Yeah.
But
I like Nope.
Nope was fire, bro. I just watched that, John, the other day. That shit was fire.
Nope was cool.
It was like some of the things. See, I think Jordan Peele is walking a fine line right now. He's walking that line between like possibly becoming the next big director in Hollywood or going the Shyamalama Ding Dong route. Because he has similar concepts like him, but it's like
I can see that.
I haven't seen Us. I know a lot of people are saying like they feel like his premises don't deliver. Like he focuses more on trying to tell this like high concept like
deep. I know what you're saying because when I got out the movie, I was like, I feel like he didn't explain what the significance of the chimpanzee being
right,
movie for.
By the way, this is going to be spoilers for Nope if you haven't seen it. So,
I mean, everybody should have seen it by now.
I got with the whole
The
point
chimp.
of the chimp.
Yeah,
the chimp.
I didn't.
Well, the beginning of the film talks about that Bible verse. I forget what the exact verse was, but it's about spectacle. It's about using.
Yeah, I was like, because he always used animals as an example to lead off with his the premise of the movie.
And it was the tie-in. The chimpanzee was the tie-in Jupe with how Jupe didn't learn his fucking lesson. Like you survived the chimpanzee attack, only to turn around and do the same fucking thing that led to the attack in the first place, but this time with a fucking UFO.
Exactly.
And it's like that was the whole thing. Like everybody is willing to get tarred and feathered to chase that spectacle, basically, to chase the clout, basically.
Yep.
And I thought Keke Palmer, and this is you're probably gonna hate me for this. This is why I found her character so fucking annoying. like you're sitting. So on one hand, you're telling us not to, achieve spectacle, not to chase spectacle or clout or anything like that. But then you finish off the end of the film by rewarding the main person chasing clout and spectacle. The main person. And we don't know because it's left up in the air, got your fucking brother killed for it. Honestly. He would have been perfectly fine with the UFO. I think him, if his sister wasn't around, if you take her out of the plot, him and the UFO could have coexisted fine. It was
I want to know about that.
It was her trying to take pictures of it that kept fucking with it, and then Jupe as well too. But once the UFO ate Jupe, at that point, aside from them trying to get pictures, why is he beefing with the UFO?
But I mean, I feel as though because I feel like the UFO. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I feel like the UFO is, separate because that's what it's like the known. How you say the known of the unknown? That's what got his father.
Knowns and your known.
Yeah, that's what got his father killed, and it was in broad daylight.
Exactly.
And
but he understood what it was though. Because you can't be mad at nature. Like his dad, obviously you're mad that your dad died. Like it's like being mad at your dad dying in a fucking tornado. Are you gonna hate a fucking tornado? No, it's a part of nature.
Yeah, you're gonna try to avoid it or try to figure out a solution where it won't have to happen again. That's the point of being prepared the next time it happened. Because I'm pretty sure, just like it happened in the movie twice, where he was in the truck and he got out, he was like,
nope.
Alien discarded all the shit that it consumed throughout that whole
it was
movie.
trying to fuck with the people that kept trying to take a picture of it.
No.
But it gotta live too. It eats all the time. So it's still, that's what I think Jordan was trying to show. Like, it's still got a system where it's alive and still got to discard its waste.
It was really fucking with Keke Palmer because she fed that decoy. That decoy joint.
Oh,
yeah, the balloon.
So he was mad as shit about that.
Yeah, and it's like, messing up his whole system. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna just take a piss all over your house.
Yeah, real shit.
And
mad as shit.
Yeah.
See, I feel like when I first saw the movie, I left. I was like, damn, man, what the fuck? Like, I guess I wanted it to be like Signs. Like
exactly,
like where the
in a sense it still was
the aliens come out and then we see aliens and everything like that. But no, this was
I like the fake out he did.
Exactly,
I like that. Everybody was
still an alien though,
and that was a creepy scene. It's still aliens, but you know
where he was like in the barnyard, and I was like, I like that fake out. Everybody was like, oh hell no! Everybody in unison. I went the week it came out, and I was like, everybody was like, oh
yeah, everybody was
like when the kids was in the bar.
Yeah, and they was moving.
Punched this shit up. You must say like a bitch because that nigga just said ow and got up. Like,
yeah,
that was a grown man punching a little ass kid. That little nigga knocked the fuck out, bro.
But that's a big ass helmet though. That's a big ass cushion.
those was Jupe kids.
Yeah, they were Jupe's kids.
Yeah,
and they got their ass ate the fuck up.
And it's like I really dug his character in the film because like like I said he. Good.
I was burping.
Oh shit, my bad.
It's my like little, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
so I had to turn my head.
But I just felt like he was representative the most.
All right, well back to this dope thing.
Back to
the dope.
Nope.
It's not like you said dope for a minute.
I did say dope. I meant nope.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah.
See.
What you mean? It's a good movie. They both are.
It was dope.
Dope. Nope. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Go.
Yeah. So
he's still frozen, but I don't give an F. We got that rolling.
Yeah, we got that rolling. We here.
Yeah, but like Jupe scene though, I was really digging it, honestly. Like Jupe stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like he was the main through line of the film.
Sure was.
Let me stop. Hold up. If it's freezing, just pull my camera up then.
Well, no, I still need his slot so I can
put it over.
Yeah, I'm gonna just overlap it.
Oh, you all right? Be great, bro. Because I'm saying I don't want it to just be like a blank screen while we're talking.
Isn't not. It's just a freeze frame of his last movements.
No, I'm saying, so are you gonna like crop it on top of that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Be great, bro.
Whatever you want to do.
Nah, if you know how to.
Because
I don't want it to be like.
That sounds like a lot of work. Really.
Yeah, because I don't want it to be like fucking. What is it called?
A nuisance.
Nah, I don't want it to be like a black screen because on the graphic, I don't want it to be like a blank screen. So you're saying you're gonna like edit it?
While it's recording, come here. I'll show you.
Because I'm like confused.
So you see how he's frozen?
Froze.
Right there.
The hell is that?
I was gonna take that picture and mask it over, meaning just shape it out the box, and whatever he's saying is just all I gotta do is line up because it records his
So you're saying you're
audio
take
too.
The footage from that and frame it into that?
Yeah, that's all I have to do.
I don't know how to do that. That's all. It's like be hard.
Yeah, that sound a little cool.
That's beyond me right now.
No, it's real easy because we are recording all our audio. All I have to do is just line it up, hit that footage over top of that. You good?
All right, let me get a drink of water first because I'm fat and I'll walk out, get out of breath.
Still recording, right?
Yeah.
All right.
3 minutes.
All right, cool.
All right. Yeah. But yeah, so I really felt like Jupe's story was like really the through line of the film.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't say he was the most compelling story arc.
I feel that.
Because I was really digging Homeboy, what's his name? OJ's story.
OJ.
He was my favorite character in the film.
Bro, this nigga was not with none of the bullshit, bro.
At all.
He ain't really care about nothing, bro. Nigga had a flip phone.
Bro, but that's the thing though. That's the thing. I feel like that's what Jordan Peele was really trying to talk about.
Exactly, bro.
Which I have my own gripes with that, like personally, because it's like, all right,
hey,
like,
back up. Don't get on these wires.
Get in the cage. Oh my God. Please go in the cage. I'm not going to tell you again. Go in the cage. Go. No, that's not the cage. In the cage. God, get in there. We're going to try this again. She comes out again, I swear to God. Turn her into the code. But yeah, so OJ, yeah. OJ's character, like I get the whole flip phone. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, let's try it again.
Yeah.
Flip phone.
There we go.
There we go.
That's right.
Flip phone.
Yeah.
I like when the phone flips.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We're just gonna go.
Oh my God.
in love. I found you finally. And if you wanna say flip, 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 phone. I just added my own thing in.
I thought, okay.
We all right.
Back to the topic.
All right.
Take a shot.
Yeah, let's take this shot. I need it.
For Twan.
For Twan. Oh!
Yabba dabba doo.
Oh!
Oof.
That drunk. Oh!
That really is. Oh my God, I'm so in love. Look at him. He was getting groovy. He said, "Yeah."
Damn.
Bugging, man.
Yeah.
Mm. I'm ready. No, I'm not.
Oh Lord.
Oh. I'm sorry, Aaron.
What?
Editing. It's about to be crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Now you want to eat.
What the hell is that noise? That's
her fucking
going.
bro.
She going ham, man.
She said, "Yo, I've been fucking up your show the whole time. Guess what, B? Now I'm gonna eat my shit, nigga.
I gotta eat something.
But the thing is,
I'm gonna F up these kibbles and bits real quick.
But the thing is, I put her food out earlier. She said, "No, I'm not hungry." Decided to walk around and play. Now her dumb ass want to eat. Guess what? Next time we do the pod, she going outside. I'm done.
Bugging.
I'm done venting.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, back to
to the story. I hate this dog sometimes, bro. I hate this little nigga, bro. Yo, what are you doing? You fucking up the audio. You just gonna keep going. She just gonna keep going.
She looked right at your She was like, "You did right."
She was like, bro, every time it'd be funny as shit because I don't know. Every time I go to the bathroom or something, I don't know if she's gonna be on the steps. I gotta turn the light on because of her skin, her fur tone. She blends in with the dark sometimes. One day I stepped on her. She's like, "Arr!" I was like, "Why is your dumbass on the steps, bro? Why are you on the steps?"
You stepped on it. Did you step on her hard?
Not hard, like her toe. She lucky it wasn't her sit. I would have broke her fucking rib cage. But now like I'll turn the light on just to see. This bitch will look up and be like, "What's up, nigga?" Like she just woke up type shit, bro. Funny shit, bro. She be tired as shit.
Faded.
I'm thinking about starting to jog with her in the morning. So
Okay.
we both get exercise.
Okay.
Because my mom's like, "You gotta go walk the dog. The dog getting fat as fuck." Because I just wake up and I let her outside.
Okay.
How much did you put in it?
A lot.
She eating that whole
She
bag.
ate a whole fucking bowl. I just gave her a White Castle burger earlier.
You gave her a White Castle burger?
Yeah. You gotta give it.
Oh, like it ain't no White Castles down here.
You know, like the little junk. You remember the
Oh, you talking about the
Walmart.
frozen joint?
I used to eat them at Super G all the time. Ask him,
Are
bro.
them Jones good?
I like them.
Nah, you gotta go to the actual restaurant.
Are we recording?
Yes.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm just like, yo, this is gonna be a funny pod. But all right, now
Freestyling,
all right.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. I'm about to hit her with the Mbaku.
Okay.
Are you done? Are you done? Are you done?
Maha.
Bata! A boy who couldn't even protect his own father.
I said we will not have it all.
He looked at Shuri. We
Yeah.
will not take it no more.
I can't wait for that movie to come.
I can't either, bro. Go lay down now. Go lay down. You don't grub. Go lay down.
And let me tell you something. I had Black Velvet in the wild.
You feeling it?
I'm
feeling it too.
For real.
I'm like, why did I wear this long sleeve shirt when I knew I was gonna be drinking the belly? Because I'm sweating.
But that's because of the light too.
And I'm sweating like preaching, nigga.
You are sweating.
I am.
I'm gonna be right there with you though.
I don't like see like I'm subconscious about my body, so like I like long sleeve shirts. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I just like because I got fat ass arms. I be looking at my arms and shit like, damn, my arms is fat as fuck.
For real.
2 questions. How y'all feel about the Black Panther spinoff with the ladies? Did y'all see the trailers yet?
What? They're doing that?
Yeah.
Did we talk about that?
Nah, because they didn't drop a trailer for it.
I seen it when they did a trailer when I went to see Dragon Ball Z.
Stop it. Fan made. That
No.
shit was fan made.
Real.
You talking about the Viola Davis movie then?
What what's the name? With Angela Bassett, all the girls from the actual movie. They doing their own movie. It's called Black Panther.
What's it called?
It's called
Wakanda Forever.
Yeah,
that's fucking the sequel. That's the sequel to the Black Panther.
See, I ain't know. I ain't know.
They showed that at Nope.
No, at Dragon Ball Z. They showed that official trailer.
He did just say that. Look, I told you it's the
Black Panther. I know they was promoting it on YouTube. They always showing them doing the workout training and stuff. Yeah. But I seen the official trailer when I went to the movies last week.
Viola Davis, the way she looking right now.
So that's why I was like, I didn't know if y'all seen it yet.
Have you seen Viola Davis, bro, lately? Man. I'm trying to clap the cheeks, take you out for some ice cream.
She looking
good, bro. She looking straight, bro.
She's an attractive.
She is. Niggas be sleeping on her though.
Yeah, it's only because in every movie she's crying. It's not even that she be crying. It's because she be crying. She be snot and everything. She's a great actress, but that snot be flying.
Bro, did you know Octavia Spencer was in Spider-Man 1?
But good luck.
Yeah, I forgot she was in that too.
She said, but good luck. She said, next. Yeah. She said, I don't think so, small fry.
He's like, come on, sign me up.
Yeah, so. Yeah, but y'all didn't see the trailer yet. Then
we seen it. I seen it. When the Angela, my entire family is gone. I was like, oh, come on, Angela, don't do that to me right now, bro.
Come on, now we didn't talk about this already.
All right, let's get back in the note though. I'm sorry, I just derailed the whole podcast like I always do.
Sorry,
but yeah, no. Like I said, I think Juke was the through line. I think OJ had the best arc. Mm-hmm. You know, I like the whole flip phone aspects. Like he's able to really articulate and see what the creature is because he's not trying to make a spectacle.
Exactly. He's not trying.
But that's what pisses me off about the film is that's the nigga that dies at the end, and this bitch lives.
But.
And she overacts sometimes a little bit.
You think so?
Yeah.
For real, I'm not gonna hold you. Maybe it's because I like the girl. I thought she was the best.
Oh, she right. That body.
I think she was the best. Watch your mouth, all right?
She was trying to hide it under them baggy ass. I see that body.
I want you to watch your mouth, all right?
Watch my mouth about who?
Keke Palmer.
I'm sorry. I'll watch my mouth.
Yeah, all right. Say something else.
On her.
I knew it. Because you said something like that before. What you making that face for? Because Keke Palmer not?
No, because your homeboy right there on your left. I'm like, he bugging there.
On your left.
Cap. On your left. On your left.
Cap on your left.
On your left, sir.
I was like, that's kind of cringe.
I don't care, man. Keke Palmer, I'll clap her cheeks, take her out for some ice cream.
Until she started annoying you.
Yeah, because her character, like, I think she's a solid actress.
Yeah.
It's that sometimes she overacts. I just found her character in this movie annoying.
I didn't, though. I liked her character.
Who doesn't overact, though?
Not a lot of people.
Please. Please, everybody overacts.
Who? Name one.
Will Smith.
Oh, of course. I agree. Look at his face. I agree.
Okay. Martin Lawrence overacts.
I'm gonna disagree. He's not that great of an actor. He's a comedian, so.
Even if you're bad, it's gonna be a movie with John Travolta.
I mean,
overacts.
See, John
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Nigga, everybody overacts.
Nicolas Cage is top ass though. So I mean,
he's still.
He's notorious for overacting though.
He is really top ass.
I mean, when I found out he was a fucking Coppola, now I know why he fucking had a successful career. Mm-hmm. He literally changed his last name so he wouldn't be like recognized as a Coppola.
Wow.
Only person I think don't really overact is just being himself is
Denzel.
No, he overacts in sometimes.
How? Who? And what?
He stoically overacts. It's so weird.
John Q. It was a good performance, but some parts I'm like, you don't have to be that emotional.
No, I don't accept that. No.
Exactly. That's my son in there.
I'm gonna shoot my.
What the fuck is he supposed to do? That's his son in there. He said, I am not gonna bury my son. My son is going to bury me.
Yeah. You be like, son, now when you get to the pearly gates, you tell your grandmama I said hi. Yeah.
Why did you put your damn hand?
I was acting.
Morgan Freeman overacts.
Nah.
That nigga don't even open his mouth. He'd be like,
And
the most overacting he ever did was on Lean on Me.
And
You smoke crack, don't you?
Well, go ahead and jump then. Go ahead.
You smoke crack.
Only person I think don't overact that always stayed the same to me was what's the name?
Sorry.
Ronald Reynolds. He's the only person that
Ryan Reynolds?
Right, yeah.
Fuck out of here.
You said, first of all, you said Ronald Reynolds.
No, I said Ryan Reynolds. I actually didn't say his name right the first time, but but for real, I was like, because he stayed, to me, he plays the same character.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm like. He's relaxed. He's himself. He don't overact.
He's relaxed.
Nah, what movie?
Yeah, he's like himself.
Bullet Train.
I didn't see that.
He had a cameo in it. It's funny as shit.
Of course.
Funny as shit, bro.
I don't really like Ryan Reynolds.
I see.
Well, that explains it.
I only like him as Deadpool right now.
Yeah, I can get with that.
Because I hate his Netflix. Him and The Rock have single-handedly ruined Netflix. Literally.
What the fuck has The Rock?
Or no, I would say Ryan Reynolds. I'll just leave it at Ryan Reynolds.
I was about to say
Ryan Reynolds single-handedly ruined that shit, bro.
So I take it because of that, you're not gonna see Black. What's the name? Black Adam.
I don't know yet. Honestly, I just saw the posters for it. They look. But let's finish up. No, because we keep jumping.
Yeah.
Let's finish it up. So I like OJ's character. I thought he was the best. Yeah, it just came on. I found Keke Palmer. I thought her character was cool. It was annoying. It just, like I said, just pissed me off that the main nigga who's doing all the shit right, like, we don't know for sure because they didn't confirm it, but he died at the end.
But that's what happens sometimes.
So that's some bullshit.
Yeah, but that's what happens in movies sometimes, man.
Man.
I guess we're going to have to go live on yours, but I'm still not connecting.
I feel like everybody on there got theirs. Everybody deserved, except he was the only, she was the only one. And then you reward that person at the end?
Yeah, but at the same time,
I guess you could say that's society.
It's a lot of movies that have that, though, where the one that you rooting for don't make it.
It's not even that I was rooting for him. It's that this nigga is just doing everything right. And this bitch fucking, like, she was the one that talked him into taking the pictures. Like I said, I think they could have came to some agreement. Him and the UFO, because he understood it. They could have came to some agreement. He could have coexisted with that fucking.
He definitely could have, because the motherfucker, it wouldn't have did nothing if you don't look at it. If you don't look at it, it's what the fuck is going to do? Nothing.
But that's kind of hard when it camouflages itself as a cloud half the time.
Yeah, but even
so I'm like, anybody, if you go, I don't care if it's any type of animal or wild thing, nobody's gonna feel comfortable living in a space where an unknown creature is still lurking, regardless. So that was like, you can't coexist with that. You gonna live in the backwoods if you know it's a banshee in the woods?
Because he gonna keep feeding it. He gonna have to keep feeding it.
It's gonna find something, and that town is small. It's going to find something to the point where, okay, I don't have nobody else to devour. You're the last person. I'm turning on your ass because I got to survive.
And it devoured Jupe. Jupe had the motherfucking majority of the damn town there.
Well, that's yeah, but it fucked with Jupe because Jupe
was feeding it.
Yeah, and was looking at it and shit. Yeah,
but after that, like, how would if they did coexist? Like, after Jupe then did what he did.
I feel like that was just like, all right, you're drawing, bro. You got to go now.
Yeah,
that's what it was like. You're drawing now. You got to go.
Bro, because he's talking about, what did he say? He said it's a little early. They're a little early, but no, nigga, you're fucking dumb.
Trolling. I didn't even peep. If you really peep, he had the UFO
on his back. I told my girl that when we went to go see.
Yeah,
I was like, yo, look.
Yeah, I told the homegirl that I was with. I was like, did you peep his jacket in rhinestones where it said? And she was like, "Oh snap! I didn't realize that." But that's what it does.
I like that actor too. The nigga, don't he play in Walking Dead?
Walking Dead. Yeah, that was Glenn.
Glenn.
I just watched Sorry to Bother You with Lakeith Stanfield.
Oh yeah,
that's on Netflix too.
Not watching that shit.
No, watch it. It's fucking.
I'm not watching that shit. Why? Because I seen the end when everybody was like, "What was it? Horses or donkeys or whatever the fuck?"
You gotta watch it.
I'm not watching that shit, bro.
You gotta watch it.
No.
But
to prove my point, actually, now that I think about it, when I was looking, I'm sorry to cut you off, Bendu, but when I was saying, I don't think they would have been able to coexist because it was a scene after the alien devoured the whole town. What's the name? I forgot his name, but the main guy,
OJ.
OJ. He was going back to the same festival area where they was at when it was raining.
Yep.
He didn't look at the alien. It just came after him.
No, he did though. He did look at it. Cause I
don't remember seeing him.
That's why he was running, and then he went inside a little shack
because he realized he looked at it.
Yeah.
Well, he went under the bleachers when he got knocked out. That's what I'm saying. That part.
I'm saying that's when he realized that it only attacks you when you look at it, because he looked at it.
And then that's when he came back, and then that's when he was in the car, and then they came back, and then they dropped everything in the house.
That John was fucking with him too, bro. He was like,
oh yeah,
nope. He fell asleep right in that truck.
Oh yeah.
But see, my thing is though, that's the only thing that didn't really make sense to me is that why do you have to look like? I get why Jordan Peele decided to do that in the film, like you have to, because in order, like it's like basically this film is the Kardashian effect, basically. Mm-hmm. Like if you look at it, you already lost. Basically. Yep. If you talk about it, like everybody claims to hate the Kardashians, but everybody fucking talks about the Kardashians.
Exactly.
It's that same effect, except this time, like Kim Kardashian is a black hole that swallows everything up.
Yep.
I mean, that might be the case.
Double entendre. Double entendre.
Look at every man that's done with her. Look, I mean, Pete Davidson in the trauma unit right now. Kanye out here wilding.
Man.
Somebody need to take his phone.
Somebody they do. He's drawing.
Who, Kanye?
See, I like the stuff he said. I understand that he doesn't want his girl. We'll talk about that at the end. That'll be music talk. But
is it really music talk?
It is. It's Kanye.
It's Kanye.
All hell Kanye. But
I don't know about all that.
But so that was the only thing. Like, I get why he put it in there for the sake of his metaphor that he was doing. But just to close out my thoughts on it, I think that's the problem with Jordan Peele's films, in my opinion, is that the concepts are more interesting, in my opinion, than the metaphor he's trying to tell. Like, the metaphors he tries to tell in his films are dope. Like Get Out, for example. I still haven't seen Us yet. So Get Out and Nope. The metaphors are dope, but the concept is like way more interesting. Like, I want to know more about the fucking alien than your fucking metaphor. No offense, bro. Like, I like it. It's cool. But you created such an interesting thing, but you're just like, basically he's saying like, oh, look, I created this interesting thing, but fuck that. Look at this metaphor I'm trying to tell. Look at my art. It's like the painter that goes up and like just throws random paint on the thing and calls it art. So
you wanted more about what this UFO was?
Yeah.
Where his origins, where it came from.
And then me being a UFO head too, like I like the joke that by the way, Homeboy was smart too.
The blind hair.
He wrapped himself up in the barbed wire and shit. That nigga was smart as shit. I was like, oh, okay, you smart.
Yeah.
I'll buy you a house.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, he definitely was smart as shit.
Facts. He brought up the.
He wasn't smart enough to knock that nigga that old head that was next to him in his head when he took the film reels. I'm like, nigga, he right there, and stop him, knock him upside the head or something.
I think his camera might have survived though.
Okay.
At least the film.
Yeah.
At least because it spits out. And I'm just like, but it exploded at the end though.
But it wasn't. What?
She got her picture though.
She got her picture.
Yeah.
She got her picture. She got exactly what she wanted.
Anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
I just love. I don't know, man. Jordan Peele, he just does it for me every time.
I like. It's nothing bad about this film. I know a lot of people didn't like it because of like the pacing and things like.
I feel like
like films like that.
I feel like people didn't like it because they couldn't understand it.
I mean, but you know me, bro. Like my favorite films about.
I don't know.
It's fucking Blade Runner. Like,
I don't know. I think this was more simple compared to his last two.
I don't think so. I
mean, like I said, I understood everything. Well, I guess because I'm a photographer myself. I look more into the picture instead of looking at it. I look at it like for clues, for little Easter eggs, stuff like that. I look at how he shot certain angles or why he did in this way. So I feel as though, to me, the only thing I didn't understand was the animal part for the chimpanzee. That's the only thing. Now the other two, I understand fully off rip.
Yeah, off rip. Definitely.
Yeah, Us and
Get Out.
Get Out. Yeah,
I feel like Get Out was his most appealing film.
It is
because it appeals to race. That's what everybody's taught, especially at that time it came out.
Yeah, it was just pop culture at the time.
And
timing.
And what the fuck is it called? Us. I think that's class.
I gotta watch it.
You gotta watch Us.
I gotta watch it.
I fuck with Us.
Well, I like that, but that's what I see.
But I like that too because it kind of resonates.
But that's why
with today too.
But that's why I fuck with sorry to bother you so much. Is because I feel like a lot of these. I hate when a lot of these filmmakers try to talk about like politics in their films because I feel like they don't explore. They explore it in a shallow way. You feel me? Like,
it's tamed.
It's no that exactly.
They don't like to cross the line.
No, I don't think it's that they don't cross the line. I think it's that they don't know. They don't completely understand the topic that they're talking about. To be completely honest with you, like I feel like the reason why you had people like Scorsese and niggas like that understood like Scorsese could make a Taxi Driver Because I feel like at the time you had a lot of directors that would immerse themselves in that culture. They would go live with people, and you have these big Hollywood niggas like watching shit from. They're watching like CNN and MSNBC and shit, and that's where they're getting their political views from. So of course,
I beg to differ a little bit, because you gotta remember they might like I don't know about for certain directors, but to me. You gotta remember these movies when they gotta go through rough drafts and before they do the final cut, they do like secret premieres for higher ups, and they go back to the drawing table and be like, "What you think?" It's just like a demo for music. What you think? I think you need to change this or take this out. That's gonna be too controversial, and go back to the drawing board. Or just like same with superheroes. A lot of people, if the fans feel like they don't get the ending that they want, they switch it up. They always make 2 alternate versions and see which one's going to be the final cut, or take certain scenes out.
I feel like Jordan Peele got that clout though, to where he doesn't have to do that anymore. Like he had to do that for Get Out. I don't know if y'all know what the original ending for Get Out was, but the original ending was supposed to be an actual fucking cop. He was supposed to be in jail. So they told him to change it. The Blumhouse told him to change it because it was too bleak of an ending. But I'm like, that's the perfect ending for that film. That's
fuck that, man. I feel like this was the perfect ending for us. Fuck it.
I'm T.
What I say? I said us.
Yeah.
It's the Black Velvet. Yeah, that was a perfect ending.
I'm TS motherfucking.
Because that's what y'all wanted to see. Unfortunately, the reality of the situation is that would have been the cop.
Fuck
9
it.
times out of 10.
Fuck it. It was the perfect ending. I loved it.
I think the ending he had in mind was that, but this is debatable. We'll debate it another day.
You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like Jordan Peterson, or I keep saying Peterson, Jordan Peele.
Who the fuck is that?
It's the white nigga who be talking about like, oh, everything has hierarchies, even lobsters. He's a weird nigga. He's in the political.
He said he's a weird.
But Jordan Peele.
Yeah.
Jordan Peele, I feel like he has the clout now that he's not going to get that. That's not going to happen to him as much. That's why I think a lot of his films have been very more polarizing than Get Out has been, because like I feel like this is as much his vision, especially especially Nope. Like I feel like they just let him go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
So
I feel like, man, but I do like M. Night Shyamalan though, bro. I do, bro. Like
after Avatar, I was done with him.
After Avatar?
Yeah, I was done with him.
He done did a lot of movies.
I can't forgive him for that ever.
I can't forgive him for that. I can't forgive him for
I don't think you understand
movies.
how much Avatar, like, bro, Avatar is up there. I don't talk about it as much. It's up there with Star Wars for me.
I don't understand why he did that movie. That and After Earth, I have no idea why he did that.
He was trying to go that Spielberg route. He was like, because that's what everybody was hyping him up to be, the next Spielberg. And he let that clout go to his fucking head and started making trash. That's just what it is.
Nah, but The Visit, did you see that?
I didn't see that. With the grandparents?
Yes.
I didn't see that.
That was good.
I liked Split. I'll say that. I liked Split.
Yeah.
But mostly because of Homeboy's performance. Like, he bodied that shit.
He was robbed. He was robbed. He was definitely robbed.
But I think it's because of Shyamalama Ding Dong. Honestly.
It gotta be.
I think that's why.
Shamalama
Ding Dong.
You're trying to be funny.
That's what I call him. I don't care.
And he's from Philly, so don't disrespect him.
I don't care.
Like
I don't
crazy,
care.
Man.
You ruined Avatar. Fuck you.
He ruined Avatar, and he did After Earth. So it's like
that show, bro. That show has brought me to tears, and you ruined that for me. But regardless, so let's go ahead and wrap up. Nope.
I loved it.
Everybody here at the table pretty much loved it, right? All right. What's the next topic?
Shit.
I don't even know. We freestyling now?
Yeah. Well, my second question. I meant to ask this months ago when I first, because the day I heard about it was the day we did a podcast. I don't know if y'all spoke about it, but how do y'all feel J. Cole playing ball now?
Playing ball?
Is he still playing?
No, he's not playing ball.
I know he's on the 2K cover or something.
Yeah. He's on one of the covers, but
it's like a local, not local, but independent league.
I mean,
nah, he played.
He played one time. Like I think he played like 2 games. Then he had a family emergency. Then he came back and then played 1 game.
I don't know if he's still playing. I mean, sometimes it's depending on the contract.
Yeah, I mean.
So maybe, like I said, it's independent. I don't think it's nothing big like seasonal, like Big 3 or the NBA. But I've heard. To me, it's like college ball. Really.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want to do, then that's what you want to do. what I'm saying? But I need a fucking album.
I mean,
nigga, I need an album. Cole
I would like a Cole album right now, but I feel like I was satisfied with
off season.
Off season, bro. That's to me. That's the best Cole project I've heard since Forest Hills Drive. That's like
we ain't going back down this road again.
I mean, look,
I really don't want to.
Niggas get mad at me for it, but the reason why I'm so tough and critical on Cole is because Cole is my favorite rapper, bro. I don't think I really he grasps it. He understands that Cole is my favorite rapper. I don't think you do. I
know that.
Fucking love J. Cole.
I do too.
But I'm critical. I'm critical of Drake the same way.
You're critical of Kanye, but sometimes with me, my gripe about you, Caleb, is sometimes it's based off how you feel during the season. Sometimes tomorrow you might be feeling something differently. And you just listen to one of J. Cole's album. You could listen to J. Cole's album. You could go back and listen to one of his album or one you haven't heard in a long time and be like, you know what? I'm in this mood right now. Maybe I didn't. No, you did that. You've done that before.
No, it's always when the album first comes out, I hype it up. I'm like, yo, this shit is fire. And then when I actually sit and listen to it, I still feel something. Like, Off Season was the first Cole project I was satisfied off that project. There was nothing. He did everything I've ever wanted him to do on that project. It was a solid bro. Like, it was his most fulfilling project to me as a J. Cole fan.
It sounds good, but
like KOD. I like KOD.
See, I thought KOD was the concept was dope. I like what he was talking about on it.
I fuck with KOD because of him coming off of For Your Eyes Only.
And he said that was his best one, better than 2014. Not J. Cole. This man right here on your left. He told me that straight to my face.
Yeah, around when it first came out.
And then you changed it. I'm like, what? Because
as a fan. See, as a fan, you want to say something that's dope, but like I'm saying, and especially during that time period when we were talking about that, like I'm learning more, developing my musical ear more, peeping certain shit. And I'm like, bro, this is lackluster Cole shit. I'm just gonna be real with you. Like, I like the message. I get that you were making this for your homie, this, that, and the third. But it's like, still at the end of the day, this shit is like lackluster.
I say that it's like his most creative album.
Because he was trying something new.
Yeah, because that shit, For Your Eyes Only was really crazy. But at the same time, it was like...
It wasn't his... Far as production, to me, it wasn't the best. But far as... far as like concept and writing skills, it was one of his best.
Yeah.
One of his... Yeah, concept best.
I like this new Cole. Cole is and meshing himself with other rappers. I would like to see him cross genres a little bit too, as well. I feel like that's why I liked him doing that UK grime shit a little bit. Even though I just realized B is not even fucking like British. I thought she was British. I've never heard of her until that song. No, I've never heard of her until that song.
She got it's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker.
I don't listen.
I like Bia.
She's bad.
I like Bia.
I like her too.
I like Bia.
I like her too.
That's probably one of the best verses this year. That Cole drum.
Plane just landed. That shit was hard.
Yo,
bro.
He snapped, bro.
Go away and ring on my finger, but yet I'm still killing them single-handed, bro. He ran that shit, bro.
He snapped.
I think he plotting. He waiting. He waiting until Kendrick's hype go down. All the hype for the fourth quarter go down, and then next year.
Hype went down.
Is gone.
That shit came and went.
He just dropped it went right back up once he did music video to We Cried Together. It went right back up.
I'm not hearing niggas talking about that.
Yeah, me neither, bro.
Dog, man, people was reacting to it like crazy throughout the way. I'm like, that's because what he did, he didn't do it the exact way. It was like a live show.
It was like a live show.
He re-recorded like what from the camera, and they did in one take like Dax. And it's not the original foul like song he did in the studio.
I'm getting tired of niggas taking Dax's video concepts and then shitting on that man, bro. Show Dax some fucking respect, bro.
But it's not really. I'm pretty sure I'm not
the biggest fan of Dax. Look, let's be real. Let's talk about the elephant in the room when it comes to Dax. Dax is corny as shit.
I don't even know who Dax is.
He's corny. Just know that he's corny. When you look him up and listen to his music, you're gonna say, "Oh, this nigga's corny." But niggas be stealing these concepts from his videos all the fucking time. And then not crediting this man, bro.
I mean, it's not really concepts when people been doing that for years. It's just he just gotten bigger off of just doing it because anyone could do it's just regular freestyle. Someone could record Shizz doing a freestyle in one take. That's considered a one-take video.
I don't know, man.
It just looked more high quality.
No, not the one take. I'm talking about like just like the more emotional videos he does, like concept and shit. I think he's really been pioneering. Him and Jordan Lucas, honestly.
Nah, I say him. Not Dax. I would say Jordan Lucas, Crip, and I can't say Hoppin. He haven't really done that, but just those two.
Who the fuck is Crip?
That's what I'm saying.
But
Who is that nigga?
Look him up.
Man, he
used to rap with Dax.
He don't got Dax numbers, bro. That's all I'm saying.
But yes, he what? They would see, but this is. But you supposed to be a rapper. I know more about this than you. But besides that, like I was saying, I think he's waiting. Cole is waiting because, like I said, it's the end of the year. It's the fourth quarter. Everybody's gonna try to push out all their projects at the end of the year, and then not to mention, like he said on the off season, this is supposed to be a warm up. You know how sometimes when he takes a long hiatus, he warms up to it, and then he takes another hiatus to drop a surprise album and be bigger than life.
I'm gonna listen to it, but
but that's what I'm just like. It's gonna be hard for him to drop something when you had Kendrick and Drake, Beyonce. And didn't Eminem drop something this year?
I think he just announced the album.
Yeah, but you had those four, and they dropped within the same month. Actually, within 2 months. About what?
Can we talk about that?
What, those four that I just named?
Eminem is the only rap goat that gets the most level of disrespect I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah, bro.
And I'll make this statement. Niggas, and I'm saying specifically niggas, not y'all, but I'm saying niggas can take it however they want to. If Eminem was black, he would not be getting the disrespect.
He wouldn't, and I said that before though. I don't give a fuck.
It's crazy. Everybody, it's like all of a sudden a whole bunch of niggas done like turned into Lord J Mars, bro. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yo, bro,
I mean, I can't say that because
I feel like
I mean, far as because think about Jay-Z. People been dissing him ever since he retired. He retired, but he's on the same level as Eminem.
Not at the level like.
But he's black.
Nah, not at the level like Eminem.
Nobody's dissing Jay-Z.
No, people that threw shots at Jay-Z. They might doing that. They're not doing that as much. But when he retired, like just everybody would throw shots at Jay-Z, no matter what.
But the way it is,
even game,
way it is with Eminem, bro. Like these niggas is really picking Eminem. Like they're like, oh, what the fuck is going on?
I feel as though they waited too long. They should have done it when he was still doing music.
No, this is the perfect time to do it now. Like they're not.
Why?
Because they're not attacking him from the they're attacking him from the aspect of, oh, he's just trash. But then, like, for example, I'm talking to one of my homies, and he's like, oh, Eminem's like not top 5, this, that, and the third. He's naming all these bum ass niggas. This nigga was trying to tell me 50 Cent rap better than Eminem. Literally. Was trying to tell me 50
lyrically, no.
Fuck no. Yo, like, you can make an argument, and
depending on the topic. Yeah,
no,
so,
no topic.
No, I'm saying
Eminem will wax 50 Cent.
No, I'm saying certain people could rap better depending on the topic. If 50 Cent's got his own strengths, everybody got their own strength, but also every rapper got his own weaknesses. Eminem have a weakness.
Name 5 niggas that rap better than Eminem?
Yes.
Can you name?
But they not alive. But that's what I'm saying. They not alive.
Hold up. Can you name 10 niggas that rap better than Eminem?
Yes, that's definitely not mainstream.
Name them right now.
They're battle rappers, man. They literally battle. That's what I'm saying. They not mainstream.
Battle rap is a separate.
But that's what I'm saying. It's based off. To me, I'm saying
in that battle rap lane, that's where M came from.
I understand that, but this is what I'm saying. Certain people got his weaknesses. I'm not disagreeing with you. I agree with you 100%. But I'm saying, from far as me, they shouldn't have to wait until he's trying to like walk away and just enjoy his laurels and all his accomplishments. Now when he's not really doing no music, everybody want to come at his head now. They should have done it when he was ruling, when he was top.
They picked when he was vulnerable. Well, not when he was vulnerable, when he wasn't really doing nothing.
But this is what I'm saying. It's like he's trying to.
He's been putting out some trash. The last good project he put out was Kamikaze, in my opinion, and even that has some iffy songs on it.
That definitely has some iffy joints on it.
Yeah, but for the most part, it's like they're specifically attacking him on the racial. Like I said, like my homie, the conversation just devolved to him being white. Literally, every time I have a conversation.
But this is old. That's all they can go at. Out of all the stuff.
I don't think it was back then, because back in the day, M was out rapping Jay-Z on his own fucking track.
Renegade.
Like, bro.
I mean, like I said, no, I agree with you, but I think Jay-Z just lackluster because that song was made before Jay even touched it. So that shows that Jay just still couldn't write nothing better than what M had months ago. He gave him that song, and that song was already, them lyrics are already written.
You know who? Jay-Z? Jay-Z don't write.
And what does that tell you? Even if he didn't write nothing, he couldn't freestyle nothing better.
That's what's crazy too. Like, you never hear niggas talking about, like, you hear internet niggas, like random weirdo internet niggas talking about, oh, Jay-Z got ghostwriters. Like, whenever I hear a nigga don't write, I'm off rip, skeptical.
Think he got ghostwriters?
Yeah. But here you have, like, niggas will constantly call out Drake, not knowing this nigga's history. He's written a lot of hits
for Wayne.
Favorite rappers.
Kanye.
Like, that was the whole precipice of him and Kanye's relationship, was that he used to write for Kanye. Like, straight up ghostwriter, like, no credits on that shit.
No credits.
I mean, that's how it be sometimes. But, I mean, I think M just been dealing with this race thing for so long. He dealt with...
But it's really popping up now, and it's weird to me. Because he be pandering hard as fuck to the black community.
It's popping up now because he's not really rapping. He's not really in the game.
Yeah.
Niggas wouldn't really come and talk to him about this shit if he was still spitting.
But
like, niggas know Eminem is really bull. Niggas know. Like,
I say he's an icon. I wouldn't say he's all time.
Game?
But he's an icon to me.
Game is just bug. I don't know what's wrong.
Game is tripping.
I feel like Game can rap.
Game is self-destructing right now.
I feel like Game can rap.
I'm saying where are his friends around him and his people around him taking the mic from him and telling him, yo, you need to come home?
None. Because
he literally just went on stage drunk as fuck.
Back up, Philly, back up.
Yo, go in the cage. Come on, bro. What you doing? Come on. Ooh. No, don't act retarded. Go in the cage. Go. In the cage. But I'm like, where's the niggas, his team, his people around him saying, bro, you need to go home. You're drawing. You need to go home, take a break. Your album just fucking flopped. Hard body. Like, horrible. Like, it's sad, bro. It almost like the only story I think is sadder is the baby, bro. How do you go from being the hottest nigga in the game
to canceling the show?
You can't even sell 500 tickets now, bro. That lets me know that either the label was boosting you and your shit was artificial, because there's no way.
How much were the tickets? Because that plays a part to me.
That's very true as well.
I'm like, people are struggling. They just now trying to bring gas down past $3. Dog, people are losing their houses. That's a concert to the baby is the furthest things from my priority right now. So how much is these? Because just as much as they charging us for gas, just how much is the baby charging us just to see them in the nosebleeds? That's what I want to know.
We're effectively in a recession, so that does play a factor.
So that's what I'm saying.
I don't know that information, but it's still the baby, bro.
Yeah, I don't know that information.
I don't give a fuck if it was Jay-Z. If he charging me like close to 4 to 5 just for a nosebleed, hell no. In Madison Square Garden, no matter where it is, Staples Center, hell no. That could go in the gas tank, my refrigerator, my bills, all of that for the whole month.
But people are really putting in this stack to meet Chris Brown.
Very true.
And I guarantee they going back home with the lights turned off. But they gonna be going to sleep in the dark and say, at least I'm happy. I could die happily. I saw Chris Brown, his sweat flew on me. Like, I'm happy.
See, you gotta have some.
See,
that's what I'm saying. I've known people that have done it. I know females that have done it. They'll spend their last check just to go see that nigga.
I spent my last check to go see Keke Palmer.
Give me something.
What?
I'm an autograph or something. You gotta give me something.
Oh.
Oh, he know.
The autograph is cool. Like, yeah.
He gonna have to give me some.
I didn't
But he's
that.
playing. He's playing. He's talking about,
He tried.
Yeah, he tried. Yeah, you tried. He tried to spin it like he wasn't talking like he was talking about the autograph.
Drake.
Wasn't talking about no damn autographs.
I
You gotta
was.
give me something.
I was. You gotta give me the autograph. No,
It's
like,
fake ass bull, man.
what you mean?
Listen,
What do you mean?
I,
I don't know, man. Yeah. We just gonna keep talking.
We be back at these few messages.
wait.
What?
I feel like you don't even have to say that.
Say we been fucking.
Well, we're gonna take a little intermission right now.
Wait.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like if the edit is like that, you don't have to say that.
Say
though, right?
anything, honestly.
I'm just saying it's just natural. I can still edit.
All over the place today, bro. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just freestyle. We just having
Man,
fun.
you ain't gotta tell nobody my damn business, man.
I ain't say nothing.
Shizz
I
has to
ain't-
go pee.
See, I didn't say that. That's your man's. I just said we was gonna be back at this messages. That's all I said.
Go tinkle. We'll be right back after these
And
messages.
when I come back, we taking a shot.
I'm down.
Oh God.
Shot.
I ain't like the way you.
It's bringing me alive, man.
Yeah, man. See, I told you, I'm about to
Bring me
piss
alive.
right now.
You talking about us? You just.
I hate that fucking song, dog.
Really?
What you
I
just?
hate that song, bro. That shit. That song
That's
is
annoying to
ass.
him. Damn, man, you can need help to getting up, good.
I really gotta pee.
Your leg, I thought your legs was sweet. Philly, get down here.
Why you walk boat legged?
I gotta pee, bro. I don't wanna take the wrong step.
Come here.
What's up, baby girl? I don't know.
I thought she fucking went out today to take my uncle home. This nigga's still here.
She probably just got back. I ain't hearing nobody talking.
Nah, she been here.
Oh.
But I'm saying I thought she was out earlier.
How your mom doing?
Good.
Is it still recording? 47 minutes, okay.
Yeah, I finished the last episode.
That's what's up.
I edited it. I got one clip that I'm gonna drop tonight. I was waiting for the Wi-Fi to come back. I would have been dropped it, but the Wi-Fi was out when I got back home. Next week, though, I'm about to be on these phones. I gotta make some money.
What do you mean, phones? What you mean?
I got this little bullshit job, fucking doing what is it called? Work from home, call center shit.
What was the interviews for today for?
Today was for a warehouse gig in Eastern Maryland, and the other one is a temp agency, which I think is going to end up being in the same spot. And then Friday at 9 a.m. I had an interview at Dollar General, literally around the corner. I don't know which one I would take if it came down to it, because I know Dollar General is only going to pay me like 14, 15. Whereas the one in Eastern, like Northeast Maryland.
Why don't you work at Utz?
What is that?
The chip place, Utz.
Where?
So you know the if you go in Elkton, you know where the where if you going past ShopRite.
You said ShopRite?
No, ShopRite. If you're going past ShopRite.
What happened?
No, we was just talking about jobs. If you go past ShopRite, keep on going. It's going to be a
You don't know.
cul-de-sac. It's going to be like a cul-de-sac, a roundabout, and then you go under a bridge. If you come up from that bridge, on the far right, it's a big old new factory, and they got Utz there.
I'll look it up and apply for it.
So,
Apply for that. You know them motherfuckers don't be hiring fucking there's some bastards.
Who?
They a piece of shit. Dot.
Dot Foods
Yeah.
and there.
Yeah.
I put in an app. They ain't call me back yet.
Fuck them, man.
so.
I ain't gonna fire. I was so tight that day they fired me, bro.
Oh, they let you go? I thought you quit.
Walked in. This bitch was like, yeah, we're letting you go.
Damn.
Oh, I never knew that.
At least what they did was, as soon as you walked in, they told you.
I wish they would have just called me so I don't waste my fucking gas driving up there.
I feel that.
Yeah.
She tried to make me come back because she forgot to ask me for my key to the building. I still have that shit. Yeah, I was like,
Coming back, you fucking nut.
Why would they do that though? Like, was you just temporary?
They were laying people off already, and then my attendance wasn't perfect. Like, it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't perfect.
Oh, so they
didn't like the fact that like I had too many grace period clock-ins, but that's how everybody clocks in there. Like literally everybody.
Why the fuck do you have a grace period then?
Exactly.
What's the grace period? 5 minutes?
It's like 7 minutes.
Yo,
Like before the clock in or after the clock?
So like once the clock hits 8 o'clock, I have till 8:07 to clock in.
Oh, so you after? Okay.
And every morning, literally, I will clock in at like 8:05.
But if everybody does that, so.
But it's only 3 of us in there, so like it's literally I'm clocking in and working.
Yo, that's crazy.
Cause we're clocking in from our fucking phone.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so like as soon as I'm like it's not like I gotta go put my lunch in. We're working. I'm working.
Yeah.
Half the time, as soon as I walk in, we're sitting for like a fucking hour. Most of that, that's why I really like that job, because most of it was just sitting. Now, recently, towards the tail end when I was there, they was working the shop. I was honestly thinking about quitting, because I'm like, y'all only paying me $15 an hour, and y'all got me working like I'm doing like 18, 19 type shit. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna stick through it. There's just some bullshit until I finish school, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, so what have we all? I want to know. It's been a minute for me. I want to get back into the loop. Let's talk about what our ventures and what.
Cut that out too.
Yeah, I got you. But let's talk about our ventures. What have we been doing? Well, I want to know what y'all been doing in the last couple of months. It's been a long time. Like, what you been up, Shizzy Mac? Up to Shizzy Mac?
There's some things going on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just been working. It's gonna fuck me up a little bit, but when I was in Twan's funeral, I saw his dad. I was like, I don't know if you remember me, but yeah, like I used to work at Walmart with him. He was like, nah, I remember you. Yeah. You and Twan was cutting up in Walmart. Like, y'all didn't care who was around. It was a Chinese boy. He was looking at y'all and y'all wasn't doing no work. Y'all ain't care about nothing. He couldn't tell you nothing. And then he was like, yeah, that's when I was trying to tell y'all to be cops. I was like, yeah, definitely was trying to tell us to be cops. And then he was like, I told Twan that. And then he was like, Twan said, nah, dog. Nah, Pop. He's good. He want to be a rapper, and he's good. Like, he's real good. Like, this was like around 2018, something like that. So he kind of was like comparing me to. I fuck with Twan, bro. He was comparing me to Dave East. So he was like you, like, he really remind me of Dave East. So he really liked that, Pop. And then his dad was on some shit like, yeah, I really fuck with Dave East. So yeah. And then he was like, do he got a CD? And then he was like, nah. And then he was like, oh, see, you fucking up right now then. So it was kind of like a funny moment. I'm only saying that because when he told me that, it was like really getting me to really get into rapping again. Because I haven't been. It was a point where I was like, man, I don't even want to rap anymore. But like, I'm not going to hold you. After he said that at the funeral, I was like, yeah, I'm about to start again. But then I had a moment where I was like, man, I'm not even going to do it anymore. So really what I've been doing is just working, bro. Just stacking my bread and just living.
Yeah, I feel that. What about you, CJ?
honestly, for me, bro, I just
keep it real.
Been producing, man. Like making beats, learning my craft. Honestly.
And he's snapping. The beats that he told me, showed me, let me listen to. Psh, this nigga is snapping.
Yeah, I'm just trying to take it further, man. Like I look at, you know, a lot of the music I fuck with and how my taste has like evolved and how my ear has evolved. Like I'm trying to hone my sound, but also trying to like at the same time make the music appealing and everything as well. But mostly just producing, like fucking around with FL. Yeah, honestly, bro, like just learning. I've learned so much about how deep I could take the music shit in terms of producing. I used to look at somebody like Russ and think I could never be that. I'm gonna be buying beats forever, and then I'm like, nah, fuck that. Like, actually take the time to learn shit, and that's like, you know, less money out my pocket type shit, and it's more fun. It's more creative. Like, bro, like producing. When you produce, it's honestly one of those things where it's like, I had to learn as somebody who's like very like structure oriented when it comes to anything. Like I like to follow other people's processes. You got to realize that like any and everything is a go when it comes to producing. Like you have to pretend like there's no rules. That's the most creative, you know, route you can go with it, honestly. So that's what I've been doing, just producing, making music.
And like I said, the shit that he let me hear. Psh,
yeah, man.
I need an EP.
I got you.
I need a three
Man.
track, just a 3-track EP. That's it. And then I'm back on the map, y'all. I'm here.
Man,
I'm here.
What you been doing though?
Wow. It's a lot, man. Me, I don't even know where to start. Well, I could tell you from the very last time that I was on this podcast, which was probably like almost 3 months ago, if anything. I was going to do a lot and going to do a transition, but ever since then, I've been focusing on building myself up as a person and an individual. I feel as though the last person that was on the podcast, which was me, like I'm referring to myself, is not the same person as the person is today, who I am today. You know, I've told y'all off camera that, you know, my grandfather passed earlier this year. There's so many things that's been going on ever since then. You know, I've been, you know, focused on a lot of things of other people, making sure they're straight. And what messed me up was that I never took time to actually go see him. I haven't seen him in years since the pandemic started. And the first time I actually seen him was when he was on his deathbed. And the hardest thing about it was that I wasn't able to go, you know, talk to him or for him to recognize me. So ever since he went home, like I feel as though like I had to sit down and restructure my life and cut a lot of things out. Even people, I've lost a lot of friends, close friends, and I feel as though that it was only necessary because I felt like they were distractions and they was bringing me down to a place I didn't want to be. So what I started to do was one day I just decided, you know what, I'm done. Matter of fact, I had this epiphany. It was one night I had this dream of my grandfather, and it was like a young version of him. We was in my old house, and he was talking to all my family, and then he came to me, and he told me that I need to clean up my life. And I know it's kind of weird for me to say that because y'all look at me almost in the way of a clean person. You know, I don't really drink, I don't smoke, I really don't go out, party like that. But in hindsight, I have done a lot of crazy stuff that I shouldn't have been doing, you know. But he told me I should clean my life up because, you know, he don't want to see me in the bad space. And ever since then, I felt like that was the only way I was able to speak to him. So ever since then, I've been on my grind. I've been out working, doing overtime, working 7 days a week, but also making enough time where I can go out and go to the gym, work out every single day. I don't make no excuses for myself. I go to the gym every single day except for Saturday because that's my rest day for the Sabbath. To the Most High. I'm supposed to rest on the Sabbath. I'm a rest. I don't do nothing. But other than that, within those other 6 days, I just grind. I'm working on new projects. I just got offered a new opportunity to shoot a teenage pageant for girls.
Shit.
So like ever since then, I've just been on my grind because I feel like. I'm sorry. It's just so much that's going on in my mind. But I feel like at this point in my life, I have too much to gain and very little to lose. I feel as though I'm so much far gone by, I guarantee you, by next summer, I'm going to be up. I'm working hard on my channel, working on music videos, taking photography. I just shot a music video the other day. Had to take 2 photo shoots the day after, then work a 12-hour shift every single day, and also have time right after work to go to the gym, work out, cleanse my body, no alcohol, no smoking. I'm not knocking nobody who does that. That's what y'all do. But for me, it's like I'm so mentally minded and sharp now. Like I feel like I can go up against anything. And I'm not letting nobody stop me. That's why I cut out a lot of people out of my life and I went under the radar because half of the people don't even check for me anyway. Half those people, when my grandfather died, wasn't even there for me. Didn't even check on me. So at that point, I already realized that, okay, it's only me, myself, and I. Anyone who's against me or just around me just to leech off of me are just my adversaries now. They're straight enemies. Like if you're not here to encourage me or come on this bandwagon to help me, help each other get to the level that we should be at, then you're an enemy. I'm walking over you or I'm stepping over you. I'm stepping on you. Bulldozer style. Cause I feel as though it's just like I was telling you, Shizz. We was just politicking on the phone the other day. I was like, even at work, my mind raced so much. I was reading I've read 6-7 books within the same week span. Within one day, 1 book a day. Even if I can't physically read, I'm listening to something. I was reading to Sun Tzu, The Art of War, 13 Lessons, 50 Cent, Hustle Hard, Hustle Smart. I love that book. I could read that from front to back, nonstop. Jeanette McCurry's I'm Glad My Mom Died. It's a great book. It's a great book.
Is that the girl from
iCarly? Yeah, it's a great book. Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. My Sick Life by T-Boz. Yeah, it's wonderful. Classic. What else? How to Win and Influence People and Friends. I just going ham of just sharpening my mind and being ready for any and everything, because that's how I feel right now. I'm in the warfare. I'm just man, that's why you see me in fatigues now. I changed my whole image. I barely wear glasses now. I got braids now. I wanted to change every single thing about me that my old self didn't have. I wanted everything to change, and I felt like anybody that was against me or just didn't agree with me, I felt like they was just a liability. So I let them go. I cut them off. F them. That's how I feel. If it ain't my flesh and blood, or if it ain't my younger brother or people that I truly care about, or just y'all two, then it's nobody else. Everybody else is just an obstacle for me.
So you said people you really care about or y'all too. So I guess you don't really care about us, huh?
I said y'all too.
See, man,
including y'all. That's what I'm talking about.
See, this is what it is, man. This is what it comes down to, man. He don't really care about us. He said the people I really care about and y'all too.
See, he trying to flip my words around. You crazy, man. But like I said, flesh and blood, y'all two, and the only people I really care about. If y'all not a part of that group or y'all not trying to expand, because I feel like I've been thinking about this for a long time, guys, because I feel like, you know, we got so many ideas and we have so many ways we can go about it. I feel as though if we really grind about it, you know, like serious about this, you know, Filmmatic stuff, I don't care if we find a way to make an episode a week. Even if, you know, all three of us can't come to the table, we'd be like, well, I can't make it. Y'all two can still do an episode. If Caleb can't do it, me and Shizz could do our own episode. If Shizz can't make it, you and I could do an episode. You know how you and I do. We could talk for hours and bump heads about anything. Every time we come here and we have a serious conversation, I'll be like, damn, how in the hell we not recording this? We be like, yeah. F that.
That's crazy though.
F that, man. I feel like we should be recording every single thing that, like, I don't feel like anything that we feel that we want to say should be taboo at all.
See, this is kind of a conversation me and Grav were just having as well too. Just on the concept of like, me and him were just having kind of similar to what you're talking about, like people who just don't believe. Like, I talk to y'all. I mean, I'll just say this on camera because I don't give a fuck. But you know, I lost somebody that was like, I had to cut somebody out that was close to me, Del Deo. Like, that was like, I don't know how close me and him were, but it got to a point where it's like, you know, it boils down. I'm not gonna get into the super specifics, but like, you don't believe in what I'm doing, and you know, whether it's the content creation I'm doing, whether it's the music, and if you're like you said, you're an obstacle and liability in my way. Like, and I kind of feel what you're saying. Like, maybe I don't have pushback on what you're saying. I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes, I'm not saying you sound like this a little bit, but it sounds like. I don't want you, as your friend, I don't want you to get to the point where you feel like you're above reproach, if that makes sense. Because I feel like you need those people, like, you can tell the difference between people that are actively trying to get in your way and stop you from reaching your goals, as opposed to people saying, like, trying to offer, like, healthy, constructive criticism, if that makes sense.
I'm always open to that. Yeah. You know, I feel
like somebody would hear what you're saying and take it as, like, oh, like, he's just trying, like, you...
No, I feel what they're saying, but that at the end of the day, that's their opinion. That's those people that don't know me. And that's why I'm saying the only people that really know me, because there's only very few, like you and Shizz, you know, y'all know, yes, I could be a happy, loving person. But sometimes y'all can see me in my darkest hour and I could lash out. Sometimes that side of me, I keep locked in. But at that time, it's like sometimes I keep locked in because I didn't know how to control it. Me, I feel like I have that. I'm in a point where I can control it, but also have a mindset of I'm still hungry for knowledge. That's where I am. I'm hungry for everybody's opinion, but at the end of the day, I still got to make that decision myself. You know, it's my life. Everybody got their own life to live, and they could take it how they want it. They make it what they life. You know, I mean, they pretty much make it the way they want to live it. You know, you make what life gives you. I don't care how much that life gives me, if it's small or big. I'm gonna make whatever I get out of it as big as I can. Like, I'm gonna take whatever I can out of it. I don't care if you give me a small mustard seed. I'm gonna plant that seed until that seed grow into the biggest tree or bigger than the next farm's tree that's on the next side. I'm gonna try like double up as much as I can. You know, that's all it is. It's just I got nothing but drive and ambition. Like, I promise you, I feel as though, I don't know if it's because of my grandfather dying, because that's the only male figure I had for years. Like, I have my father, but I barely see him. I couldn't see him. He's in a different state, deported. I had to learn how to grow up on my own, and I'm still learning, but he's the only person. My grandfather was the only person that made sure I stayed out of trouble or I kept a level head. So at this point, it's like, I feel like I've lost friends from death, from just walking out of my life. And some of these people I've took care of the whole family. At this point, it's like I've took care of so many people. I took care of the world long enough. It's time for me to focus on Aaron. And if nobody agrees with that, then get out my life. I'm not forcing nobody to love me. I'm not forcing nobody to be around me. I'm okay with being alone. Sometimes God puts you, whether you believe in him or not. Sometimes people like me are meant to be alone. So my thing is, like I said, all I'm focused on is being a better me. And sometimes you can be, you could be your worst enemy yourself. My thing is, I'm trying to be the best at everything that I'm working for. Like, I'm trying to be the best at earning the most money. And it's not for the next person, but just for myself. Being the best at art, drawing, being the best at making music, video editing, video photography, no matter what. Even just learn as much knowledge as I can. I'm trying to be the best at all of it.
You kill it.
Yeah, so, because tomorrow ain't promised for me. So, like, I don't know what's making me say all these things, but this is how much I kept inside for so long and how much ambition I got ever since then.
When you said something about the dream, about your grandfather,
yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy. I had a dream. I was in Walmart. I was in the aisle and Twine walked past me.
Mm-hmm.
But like he smirked at me and kept it pushing. I was like, damn, what the fuck? Twine don't ever. He would never do that. Like, if he see me, bro, what's up, bro? Bro, what's up? My guy, Shizz, what's up, Shizz?
What you doing, bro?
What you doing, bro? Bro, you coming to the crib? That was before you passed. So it was kind of like, I don't know, like that dream kind of fucks with me now. You feel me? Because it's like, he walked past me, but at the same time it doesn't fuck with me because I feel like he's always with me.
Yeah, and that's how I feel with my grandfather.
Exactly.
Because I really didn't get to talk to him, and that's the one thing that haunts me because, and it's always been my gripe for all the people that I've lost. I always tell them, like, I'm gonna hit you up or call them, and the next thing I know, they're dead. So that's why I'm never afraid to say I love you to anybody that's in my life, even if you're a male. If you feel uncomfortable, then so be it. But it shouldn't be. You shouldn't be ashamed of saying, I love you to someone that you really care about.
Those niggas weird me out so much, bro. Like, I'm saying I love you. Like, I never understood that. I've literally encountered niggas that have literally been like, oh, that's some gay shit. Da, 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 da. I'm like, bro, that's like, I don't know, my brain can't. But
that's the thing. You don't know their history, and sometimes it's just blind leading the blind. Just how they come up, just being around certain people that alter your mind state. So they feel like they have to fit in. Me, I don't care about fitting in.
So you believe that?
What, as far as their upbringing?
I don't see me.
Because I feel
no. I'm saying I don't necessarily believe in I feel like inherently the human brain fights back. It's up to that person whether they decide to repress those thoughts or not. Those thoughts are always fucking there. Like, you can't deny that. Like, even like that's what dreams are. Even sometimes, like, it's your subconscious manifesting things. That's why some people don't like. That's where nightmares come in. It's your subconscious manifesting things that you necessarily don't want to face, basically, in a sense, really. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I never understood this concept of like this whole, oh, who you're around is who you are. I don't believe that because...
Well, it's not... maybe I should word it differently. It's basically pretty much... It's a pre-concept. Like, say if you... As a kid, we watch TV. The stuff they tell us, we automatically going to think... If we see enough, we're going to think that's how the world is when we get out there and we find someone that thinks the same way. When really it's not. until you get older and go do your own experiences. Like growing up,
that's what the culture is, though.
Yeah, like if I could say me. I don't know about you, but me and Shizz, we came up from the hood. Certain things that you just don't do in the hood, even though you really when we get older and we think like that's stupid as hell, you know, until you're actually in that situation.
Yeah.
You know, cause even Shizz once told me, he told me he was going through the same transition, same with the love thing. It felt weird when I said it to him. He told me that, and I was like, I'm sorry I made you feel weird about it, but that's just me. But I explained to him why I did it. I don't waste time because if you should leave or if I should leave, I don't want my last words not to be I love you. You know, it's not just words. You know, for me, y'all two know from me, I show by action. I don't really just speak. You know, I'm quiet half the time, but when I do speak, I don't just say things just to say things. I speak with a purpose. I do things with a purpose. Right. So I feel as though if I say I love you, you're going to know by my actions.
What did I say? What did I say when you said that?
What you said to me? You was like, yo, I feel weird when I feel weird.
Why you say you love me?
It's weird. But I understood, and I had to explain to him of why I did. And I was like, I do the same thing with Caleb. It's not just you. It's with everybody. And I had to explain all the things that I've lost that made me do that. At one point, I used to say that to my older brother when I was young, and he would never say it back to me. Never. You know, that's the first time I felt like my own flesh and blood didn't love me. It's no shot to my older brother. Please, I do love you with all my heart. Don't get it twisted.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
His older brother looks so much like Eddie Murphy.
like Eddie. I thought you were about to say it looks like him. I've only met Armani.
I'm only saying that because he looks like Eddie Murphy too. So they both look like Eddie Murphy.
I don't know about all that.
I'm telling you, them niggas.
You look like Eddie, like coming to America, Eddie, a little bit.
No. His brother, he looked like Dr. Doolittle, Eddie.
But you know, we got
two.
But his brother looked like.
Coming to America, Eddie?
No, his brother.
Older brother got different looks. It depends on how and when you see him on certain seasons. So, I mean, but you know, we got two different fathers.
Yeah.
So that's what I was saying. He looks more like a father. I look like my father. I think we look somewhat similar in certain ways because of our mother. So that's why I was saying. But yeah, but that's just how he felt, and I had to explain to him, you know, my turmoils, my loss and stuff like that. But
see, let's get into that a little bit though, because I want to have one of those conversations, bro. Like, because you brought it up. We got when he be coming over to pick up the content and everything. Like after we're done the podcast, me and him be having some deep ass fucking comment, and he'll stop. He be like, bro, we need to be putting this shit on wax. So
that's what I'm saying, dog.
I'm trying to instigate one, but I feel like I'm trying to pick a right one. I don't know where, like, I don't know.
Dog, I feel that's what I'm saying, dog. I feel like we got so much in the bag that we not even utilizing all our tools, man. That's why I was like, I got 4 laptops now. I'm not trying to flex now. I'm really not trying to flex.
I don't know. That's not like flex. I got 4 laptops. One for the and one for
but what I was telling you, I just bought a new laptop. The only reason I bought one was because you see, I got one right here next to your laptop. That way, when I'm at home working, I can't sit still. While if I'm working on an episode of Filmmatic, I could be working on a music video right next to the third computer, and then on this other computer, I could be working on animation at the same time. I'm not wasting no time. It's just like J. Cole said in his interview. It's 24 hours in the day. It should be no excuse where you cannot ration that out and doing the things that you need to do.
Let's have a conversation about that, because I found that. I've found that conversation interesting. So as of recently, I don't know if you've seen, but Jay-Z has been catching shit from certain people. He came out on Twitter talking about he feels being called a capitalist is a slur, blah, 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 all that shit. I'm not here to talk about that. Like, what I'm here to talk about is, though, like, I feel like this concept of hustle culture, right? I'm all for hustling. Don't get it wrong. I'm all for that. But this, like, I feel like a lot of the things these people be selling, like J. Cole, like Jay-Z, all of these different niggas, I feel like it's not what it's hyped up to be. That makes sense. So in a sense where, you know, I have a belief in myself, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm actually willing to go the distance to reaffirm that belief in myself, to bring that, to build that into reality. You feel me? Most people don't fucking have, let's be real. Most people are meant to be workers. Let's be real. Let's be all the way real about it, right?
Let's be real.
I feel like most people are meant to be workers. Everybody's not meant to be a business owner. I feel like this culture that we live in of constant hustle. If you sleep, then you're not doing something. Like constantly going. Boom, 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 boom. Gotta do this, gotta do that. Most niggas aren't built for that shit.
Facts.
They're not. They're just simply
They not. But at the end of the day, to me, in my opinion, it's based off, you know, that at the end of the day, it's their choice. How much are you willing to put in to get what you want out of life?
But if people's minds, so like my thing is though, we live in a society where like we constantly have this like notion that people are, you know, oh, you got to be careful what you listen to, da da da. Like, who's to say that like people listening to like a lot of these niggas preaching this hustle culture shit isn't as bad as the motherfucker like going out playing Call of Duty then walking into a school and shooting up a bunch of kids. Like I look at those things like those are the same harmful things in society that creates a lot of the misfortune and this like depression that you're seeing in society now. I feel like this hustle culture and look, like I said, when you say hustle culture and you critique it, it gets a bad rep. I'm not in no way, shape, or form critiquing hard work, putting in effort.
Yeah.
Like that. That's not what I'm critiquing. I'm critiquing this overall concept that everybody should be doing that. That's what everybody. Oh, if you're not making enough to pay your rent, you're not hustling hard enough.
But you know, that's so crazy that you say that, because I feel like it's like if you had a solution for it, like how can I put this? It's gonna be if it like calms down, far as people's gonna say what they want to say. At the end of the day, it's their opinion, whether they live it or not. Some people just say it, just like I said. Some people say it just to say it because it sounds good to the question, but they don't even live it.
Though.
But that's what I'm saying. Me, I'm not the type.
That's you.
No, I'm using me as an example. Me, I don't do things if it don't make sense.
But you're different though. We're different. Let's be real. We're different.
But this is what I'm getting to.
But we're niggas that's willing to lay it on the line. Most people are not willing to do that. We're different than most of the niggas that jump into this field. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. But that's what I'm saying. The people that's trying to get a grasp of it, that's still trying to break that matrix of trying to be like niggas like us, it's going to be hard for them to decipher which is truth and what's not coming from that person.
I'm definitely going to sample this nigga on the beat sometime.
So
he be saying some fire, bro.
Yo, cause that's what I'm saying. I was like, just like you were saying with J. Cole, just what you were saying, like with J. Cole or Jay, what any influencer says. If I'm somebody, if I didn't have the fire that's in me right now, if I was somebody that's just saying like, man, I need something.
You're going off your own steam, though. Is my point.
I'm hypothetically saying, like,
I'm saying you're going off of your own steam. Most niggas are going off of what J. Cole and Jay-Z are saying, or Gary V, or whatever nigga out here is saying the shit. Hey, you're saying it because you're internalizing it, you're acting on it, and you believe in yourself, and you're going. Like that's you're built for this.
Okay, but
I'm built for it. Most niggas aren't built for this.
Okay, but peep this. What if some of your audience?
My thing is to stop lying to niggas. Is what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. Say your audience that you're listening to right now, they hear your words. Let's say they take what you just said to heart. They're gonna go back to those same people and listen to those same words, or anybody in the industry, and be like, how can I trust anything that he's saying, or what he's saying about building yourself up or being a better businessman? How can I really take that to heart if he's not living it? If I'm that person, if I'm part of that audience that's trying to unlock that key that we got, and I took everything that Bendu just said on the mic to heart, and I go back and look at these people from inside instead of looking at them and be like, how can I really believe anything they say? They're gonna have to look for another route or try to. It's just like I was saying to you last week. Sometimes you're gonna get tired of feeling the way you feeling lazy, or everything that you do is lackadaisical, that you feel like it's gonna be a day where you're gonna snap and be like, you know what? I'm tired of it. I'm tired. That's why I was proud of you when you told me, look, I just been in the lab. I haven't been working, but I've been working on my crabs. I'm like, okay, you playing that working. It's snapping. It's building up. Let's see how fast it's going to last.
But how many? But I'm saying. But how
so that's how I feel. It's like
I'm pulling from shit I'm struggling through though. Like my paint. Like this is shit that's coming from me. This
right.
Is some shit that like I sat down and watched a 15-minute YouTube video on how to do X, Y.
No. For sure.
Like bro. Like. I'm with you on that type of energy. Like, nigga, I don't see myself doing anything but this. This is it.
Yeah.
Bro.
That's why I'm like
I do this coding shit on my laptop for school and shit. I do that. But it's like, I was speaking to them. But it's like, bro, I'm like, nigga, like, this is going to be what I'm doing. Like, and it's like, but I'm the type, like, and I feel like you the same way. I'm not building it for me. I don't give a, like, and maybe you call it self-destructive, whatever. I don't give a fuck about me. I give a fuck about y'all niggas, bro. I give a fuck about you. I give a fuck about you, Grav, Todd,
anybody that's on that same level.
Even still Del Deo a little bit. That's like, it's fuck him, but that's still my guy at the same time. You know how that go. But Matt, I'm looking out for all my niggas, because I want all my niggas to eat, bro. That's just what it is. But it's like, I'm looking at it from the perspective like you also like not necessarily be realistic, because I'm not saying, because I feel like niggas that say that be like, oh, be realistic, have a plan B. Nigga, fuck that. Plan B is plan A, my nigga. That's how I look at it, bro. My homie Josh, he be telling me that. That's another one, Josh. That he be telling me that shit all the time. He said plan A is plan B, or plan B is plan A. That's straight up what it is.
Real shit.
Like straight up.
Yeah.
And it's for me. It's hard. It's hard for. That's the part. That's hard for me to grasp, though. Like, for me, I'm being completely raw in this shit right now.
No, be it, man. This is what we gotta do.
Fear of failure. Fear of failure is my biggest weak. That's my fucking.
But that's what fuels you.
That's me, Brad Pitt and Troy. That shit going through my That's my Achilles heel. All that shit. Yeah. Nigga, I'm telling you, once I get over that shit, I will be fucking unstoppable.
Yeah.
I already am a little bit.
Yeah,
I just be sleeping on my. I'm sleep on.
But
that's
then
what I am on myself right now.
But
bro.
that's why. But sometimes you do need your rest. You don't want to bring yourself out, because I feel as though, like I said, everybody got their own beliefs.
I can't sleep till I eat, nigga.
Hey,
I'm not saying that as a joke. I'm being real, nigga. Like I was just telling my homie this shit, bro. I woke up, saw a pile of hair, my hair falling out. I'm stressing about shit, bro. I'm gonna be real. I'm stressing about shit. But it's like I have to reaffirm myself. Nigga, when I'm in the lab cooking up a beat, when I'm here sitting with y'all, I know shit gonna be all right. Cause I'm night. Ain't no nigga like me on this shit, bro. I need. That's just what it is.
And that's why I feel like we, all three of us together,
but that's
it's like we got the grind.
But that's what most niggas don't have that though. That's what I'm saying. So that circles around to what I'm saying. Stop lying to these niggas is what I'm saying.
Yeah. They ain't gonna do that.
Niggas ain't like you. Niggas ain't like, they're not willing to sacrifice everything.
Exactly.
To do this, bro. They're not. They're not.
Yeah.
And it's not even just content creation. It's just like, it's this whole cycle. And I'm not gonna get too political, but this cycle of capitalism. We live in a society where you have to have a side hustle thing just to make a fucking living in society now. You have to have that. So they're going to have niggas like, they're going to try it out, especially the black people, because all we listen to is fucking rappers and basketball players and shit. They're going to try it out niggas like J. Cole. They're going to try it out the niggas we think are the real. Kendrick is the realest nigga. J. Cole's the realest nigga. Jay-Z's the real. They're going to trot those niggas out because they are the greatest deception that there ever will be to black people.
See, and that's my thing. I don't want to follow nobody. You know, remember Shizz?
I'm saying you're that's what I'm trying to tell you though.
No, I feel you. I feel you.
I don't follow, bro.
Yeah. Remember, like,
I question everything, nigga. That's why I'm questioning. You already know.
I feel you.
I question shit. Most niggas don't do that. They look, oh, okay, I could do. Then 15 years later, they're whatever in debt, up to their fucking eyeballs because they try to start some fucking small bit. Every nigga ain't meant to be an owner, bro.
That's why
straight up what
every day. That's what I'm saying. But that's why I'm like, mark my words. God, not like. God forbid that.
I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Profound shit my cousin ever told me. We had a conversation about my cousin Dre. He told me this shit. We had a conversation about Jay and Dame. This nigga told me, so you gotta step on some niggas to get to the top sometimes, bro. That's the most profound shit he's ever told me. Because that is not in my spirit. But you know what I learned from that nigga when he told me that shit? Get that shit in your spirit if you want to succeed, my nigga.
It's going to be like that.
Bro, that's the realest shit he ever told me.
And that's my point. You know, like, the people that I had that was clinging on to me, I call Klingons, have not...
Klingons
is stupid.
Klingons.
But the people that was following me, the people that haven't done nothing for me, I'm not looking for any help because I barely ask for help. But when I do need help, everybody's human. When they can't step up to the plate, even if I ask them for the smallest thing, they can't deliver. Okay, get the F out of my life. Because I feel as though, I'm telling you, mark my words, by next summer, you know, I might not be here tomorrow, but F all that. By next summer, I'm telling you, we're going to be up. I don't care if we have to grind every day, even for an hour. Because I feel...
where I'm different than most niggas, though. Let's say you get popping tomorrow.
Can you say that again?
She just be saying shit.
I was like, who was that?
I mostly use her for her alarm and the speaker. I'm like, this nigga Jeff Bezos listening to me, bro.
Yeah, that fucked me up because I'm on and I was about to fall asleep, so it was like.
But not on some shit though. Like if you get on tomorrow, bro, it's like I don't want you to give me shit. I want to make it on my own fucking steam. This is a conversation.
Exactly.
This is a conversation me and Grav had to have, bro. I told I don't know if you know, me and Grav were doing like we were doing like reviews of like CW shows like way back in the day type shit, like on YouTube and shit.
Yeah.
Me and Grav, you already know how Grav is. Grav is super specific when he's creating his vision and shit. Yeah. I didn't fuck with that shit, so I said, all right, bet I'm just gonna chill. Later on, like 2 years later, I stopped because Aaron been doing this shit. Aaron was, I'm not going to say you're the originator because I don't know. There's other niggas in our full circle that has been doing the YouTube shit because I've heard other niggas in our circle have been doing it. But I'm saying Aaron's been doing this shit. Yeah. That's my guy. So Aaron's been doing this shit. Right. That's why he was like, when we reconnected, he was like, you should have told me you were doing the YouTube shit. I had equipment for you could have used instead of going out the whatever. That's a whole other conversation. But Big Grav had to like, I'm the type of person, like, I don't want you to give me shit, bro. I want to make it on my own fucking steam, and I know I'm going to make it on my... It's just a matter of dedication, commitment, and getting over your fucking kid. Bro, and it's so easy to say it, but I promise you, like I said, my weakness is fear of failure. My biggest weakness is fear of everything just dropping dead around me. Like everything I touch just turns to death and dust and everything. But I realize it's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, but
everybody has their Achilles heel. I promise you, once you get over that shit, oh my fucking God, because I feel like I'm on the stepping stones.
But that's how I feel with you, because I feel as though like a few weeks ago, remember I sent y'all a text and I showed you my progress when I was working out. My goal was, I did something on Instagram. I ran an hour and some change. My goal was to make it to 2 hours. I ran 33 laps, 2 hours and burned 1,000 calories. And I sent y'all that picture to show proof. And it's just like to encourage y'all, stuff like that. Because I know we got that animal instinct in us. If we really want it, we go out and get it. Me and Shizz used to go out like every other weekend, going city to city while he was grinding on his music, me filming. Those type of days, like we be working at Walmart, calling out. We didn't care because that's how passionate we were about it. Because I feel like, my nigga, I feel as though we're going to be so far from where we at now, man, because I worked so hard. We all worked so hard. I refuse to be denied for the things that I want. I refuse to be denied for the things that I work hard for. I refuse to be denied for the things I deserve.
Time out. We was really calling out?
Yeah, I know I was.
We was calling out?
Yes. Fuck them.
We probably was calling out. I know I was.
Fuck Walmart, bro.
Yeah,
Walmart?
man.
Yeah, I was calling out.
I'm telling you, I refuse. We all will refuse to be denied for the things that I feel that we deserve.
Nah, bro, but you really was...
The last word, and we'll hone it in and close out, because we've been going... How long we at right now?
An hour and 33 minutes.
Really? It felt long.
That's because we recorded before,
sorry.
but that was only a few like extra 10 minutes. So we usually are in BU an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I mean, it is what it is.
I definitely like this though because I feel like this is constructive. If you're trying to like get into this space and everything like that, like whether it's content creation, music, whatever it is, just realize like you have to make sure like you're willing. Like for me, like me and Aaron have been laying just raw emotions out here. Like Shizz has been sitting back. I feel like he just been sitting back like, yeah.
No, I've really been on. Like I'm
Oh yeah,
fucked
that Black
up
Velvet,
right now.
yeah.
Yeah, that's really why I'm.
But I'm like first of all, be sure it's something you want to do. You'll know.
Yeah.
You'll know. You already know. But it's like just dedication, work hard, and like I said, once you conquer your Achilles heel, man, you'll get over the rest of that.
I feel you right now, like you said, you in the stepping stones and you have that fear. But me, I don't have no fear. Only thing that can stop me is death, and I've definitely went through that road plenty of times. And I don't have no fear because that's the only thing that can stop me from my grind. I don't have no excuses. I shouldn't have no excuses for myself. I can't speak for anybody else, but that's all. I mean, that's just how I feel. You know.
Closing words.
Man, these are really my niggas, man. And everything that they say, they really stand on it. And everything that they said, both of them really gave me advice. Really. And everything that they said on this podcast is real. Because I'd have been around these guys for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So it's really... So everything that they said is really what they stand on. And I respect these guys and I love these guys. And you know what I'm saying? That's all that is.
Yeah. And we all got our own personalities, and it's crazy. It just blends together. Like certain people, like for me, I feel like I will be more of an outcast from most people. Cause like I said, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't go out and party. Only type of smoke I want is the smoke I have for my adversaries.
We had you smoking though.
You would bring that up
I don't like
though.
Aaron when he's smoking though.
But yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
I
Y'all,
prefer Aaron. If I had to choose between drinking Aaron or smoking Aaron, I'll take drinking.
I seen both.
Which you prefer?
Both?
I don't know.
No. I prefer drinking.
Because smoking was more aggressive. I was surprised by that. It was more aggressive.
Because smoking,
you were more aggressive. That was that night.
but that's that. But because those influences bring that demon out of me.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I could bring that demon out now because I'm passionate about it, but I could keep it under control.
See,
that's until you cross me.
But
was.
But I think that's where because that's why I haven't smoked in like the past couple months.
For real?
Like I've been reading about meditation and shit because I feel like marijuana and a lot of these drugs people take, it's a self-discovery drug. It's not a party drug. Like you can use it as a party drug if you want to, but that's why a lot of people develop toxic habits with it.
Habits or addiction. But that's why I'm saying my addiction, I turn those evil things that I go through, I turn that aggression out into working out.
Like if you ask me,
and then I could be happy for the rest of the day because I get that aggression out within those 1 to 3 hours I work out, and just envision just being in the war, I'm good.
Like if you ask me, and this is just my personal belief,
right?
I am a believer in the stoned ape theory to some degree. Like for me, I believe and this is kind of contradicting to other people's beliefs, but like the reason why somebody in the Bible, like Moses, for example, saw God, for example. Like you're living in a region, like we know they lived in the African Middle Eastern region. That region is rich and a lot of psychoactive plants and things like that. I believe that these motherfuckers are basically tripping off of shit and saw some profound shit. That's my personal belief. But they were also in tune with more of their spiritual side, especially when you talk about different religions. You move more Eastern, like Buddhism, shit like that. Like these niggas actually understood spirituality, chakras, things like that. So I feel like if I'm gonna do drugs, you feel me? And I kind of, and this is what I. So you want me to be all the way real with you?
Go ahead.
After Twan, bro, I've been looking at drugs in a whole different lens, honestly. And it's crazy because it's like I used to be a person. I feel I used to be like drugs should be legalized. You feel me? All the full stop. I don't think there should be. I don't think the government should tell a person what they can ingest in their body and whatnot. Yada yada. That being said, if we had Twan would still be here. You feel me?
if we had something like that in place. So that's kind of like the catharsis I have, and just not Twan as well, but like how the X amount of people I know or know of that have died from overdoses and shit like that, blah blah blah. It's like it's crazy, and it's like, but that's not me saying I think we should ban drugs. I think we should teach people about drugs, honestly, about psychedelics and shit like that. Like I feel like parents should have open, honest discussions with their kids about drugs. That's something I've been reading, like watching and reading a lot about Dr. Carl Hart. He talks about that. That's the professor. You probably saw like the clickbait articles about, that's the professor. Here's the Harvard professor that does heroin, like that nigga type shit. But like the way he like talks about it and shit like that is it's very like informative, and like the data he has to present and things like that. But I've definitely like since that happened, I've been looking at drugs through a whole different lens, and I've just came to the conclusion that like at the end of the day, drugs are what the personal person makes it out to be. Some people turn to drugs for pain. Some people turn to drugs for enlightenment. I'm somebody that turns to it for enlightenment. So that's why I haven't smoked, because I feel like I want to be, I want to reach a higher stage of enlightenment whenever I do, psychedelics, marijuana, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, I understand.
I've been like reading about like, meditation and shit like that, because next time I smoke, I'm gonna meditate after I smoke. So. Yeah,
see, ever since that day, I never done it. So that's because.
What day you talking about?
When we were shooting the movie. You already know. You brought it up already.
No.
You say I've seen both. That was the same night. That was the same night we was at the club and y'all all was performing.
Yeah, you snapped at the ratchets that night, right?
I think we all did.
Revenge of the Ratchets.
No. I didn't see you a little fuck.
This bitch was
but I was going through a lot at that time.
This bitch pointed a mozzarella stick at Del Deo's face.
No, nah. Remember when that same chick guy on Graph tried to sneak away? They caught her. He took off on her windshield.
This nigga Graph was like, bro, I dead ass thought about like
right her over. You should see his face.
That night was funny as shit.
It was crazy though.
That was a crazy night. Like
it is crazy.
I don't like.
Was you there for all that when that shit went down?
All of us was there. We were shooting the movie.
Yes.
And y'all was performing.
Yeah.
That shit was funny, bro.
Yeah.
But I didn't see you fucked up.
But you see me. But you see me the most but it's because, like I said, it's influence. Certain things like being left out. Sometimes if I'm influenced enough, I'll do it. But I got to a point where it's like, nah, it's bringing an element of me I don't like to see, to the point where like it can blow up at any point. So that's why I was saying that's my philosophy now. Like if I have any type of smoke in my life I want, it's just smoke that I give to my adversaries. Any alcohol I want in my life is the only alcohol that I put on my war wounds. That's all. That's the only type of smoking alcohol I want in my life.
So when you was in that
Set It Off.
So when you was in Set It Off, that was the last time?
Set It Off. Oh, I'm thinking you talking about the movie. I'm like, huh?
You know what I'm talking about.
I babysit that. I only took like 2 sips. I was sober.
Let me tell you.
That's how I remember the night. That's why I was like, I remember when we was talking about it a few weeks ago.
Let's close it out though. Let's go. Cause where we at now?
141.
141. Let's go ahead and close it out.
Gotcha.
Let's go ahead and close it out. Guys, this has been a special episode of Extendo. I actually enjoyed this episode. This episode was fucking therapeutic as fuck, bro.
This episode was
therapeutic.
Yeah. It was needed.
Again.
Girl, you passed gas.
Definitely.
Right under me.
Damn.
Give me another joint, man. If we don't, I forgot that it was even over here. For real. My man Twan, man.
Facts.
I can't believe this shit.
This is exactly what this nigga would want me doing right now.
Exactly.
Like, you a bitch. You better
You talking slow.
Exactly.
You better take another shot, nigga.
Exactly.
You can't outdrink me, nigga.
He had never talked to me like that.
But I fucked with it because I would be bitching out like, nah, I'm chill. I'm not gonna take it.
Dog, I tried to go back to the podcast we all did. Grab took that joint down.
Took it down?
Yeah, I tried to look the same week you told me. I'm like, I tried to go back. It's gone.
That was the tester. That wasn't Big Cat. That was tester.
Yeah, because that's the joint where he put on SoundCloud.
Yeah, he was taking them down.
I didn't know he took that joint down. That was I fucked with that podcast.
That was live.
That was a good joint.
I was upset. I was hurt to my soul. I was like, he has to still have the stem reels for that. I just got. Yeah, because.
Another. I'm not taking a shot, but I'm taking a little swig.
Rest in peace of Twan,
Rest
man.
in peace, Twan, man.
Rest in paradise, man.
Rest in Chinese paradise.
You stupid.
Nah,
Good.
we will always argue about China, bro. Man.
No, y'all.
Because me and him, we were more like he fucked with when I would talk philosophy and politics and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what made
Yeah,
him
that's what
connect
that exactly.
Everybody else would be talking. Me and him would be on the side talking about like philosophy or politics.
Exactly.
Right.
Bro. Like but that's how he was. Like he'll talk to you about any fucking thing. For real. Y'all could be talking about some shit, right? And then
They'll be over there talking about something completely different.
And then you'll say something that'll trigger him, and he'll be like, "Yo, that's crazy."
Yeah, he did.
It's like I fuck with this over here. Like, yo, like I'm like, yo, Twan, like I never seen that shit before, bro.
Like
that
he
shit
got
is
just
crazy, bro.
air like
Like,
radar,
yeah,
like
exactly. Like that shit was so crazy.
he knows
bro.
his
Like,
surroundings and
yeah,
awareness. I
bro.
like that.
But rest in peace, Twan. This has been Extendo Clip. What is this, number 12?
I don't know.
Something like that.
You gotta tell me.
We'll figure it out at the end. But
Yeah.
guys, thank you for tuning in. As always, like, subscribe, and share. Look out on the Filmmatic page. We're gonna be putting out a couple video essays, so look out for that. And yeah,
It's Bendu, Shizzy Mac, Young Trey. We out. Extendo Clip. Don't kiss those hoes in the mouth.
really, nigga.